when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go here in New Orleans. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Come on. Set, 18 targets. Transfer 80. Go.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And this will be a Falcons first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ready, set. Go! Hawk 70. Ready, go!
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Atlanta.
Get it.
And the Falcons
first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a pick up of 6.
They'll work now on second and 4.
8-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
To throw, it's Richardson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Ready? Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Brees Hall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark. Here's Jack Fox now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's taken at about the 14. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go.
Now Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try to set up the screen here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Saints have come up with the... They did.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Hurt. game.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
He'll sling this one out to Hall. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. First down, New Orleans.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Back to the air one more time. He'll look underneath for Hall. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal? A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Ready, break. 18, 5 in. Ready. 18, 60 by 6. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they think about what they want to do here on 4th and goal.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing us.
Tag. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is hard. Wow, the decision to go. He's on. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now Andres Borregamas for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Richardson. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. It's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now he'll run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
7 Pirates, Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats, 60, 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's hard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Panther 60, Panthers.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Johnu Smith, the tight end. Man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Maverick. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Lucas Van Ness in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be, oh, man, he's got it. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On play action, Richardson. He'll let one go down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. A second down throw for Richardson. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell in.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down, Atlanta.
Come on.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons
Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. Bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
First and 10 of the 12.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was roughed right out of the line of scrimmage. On second down, Richardson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Terrell McMillan. Touchdown, Falcons. They try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
70 range. 70 range. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a pickup.
No signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Raheem Rice. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
Falcons 14.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Step.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. From the 33, here's second and a couple.
Ready? Ready?
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Let's go now. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now a run on first down. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Third down coming up.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to pull the ball is out.
And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
So the sideline saves the turnover, and now this brings up fourth down. So, Mike, after dodging a bullet there, and you say, okay, we got away with one there, it's fourth down. How aggressive do I want to be? Do you feel better about your punt unit coming on and saying, hey, better than bringing our defense out after the turnover? Or do you say, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity by keeping our offense on the field and see if we can extend this drive?
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Check match, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike. It had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Andre Yoseva was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. To the goal line and in. Rashi Rice. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with his group.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Let's go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
On 4th down, Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. And the Falcons will take over at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. That is catch number 60 for the season.
A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. To the ground, a first down run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Just certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Nakua snags it over the middle. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Atlanta.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Here's Richardson. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Second and goal. Here's Zappi. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
60 by 6. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
27 yards.
Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Saints. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The PAT, up and good. Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Saints first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert.
And he will score! Reese Hall, touchdown, New Orleans. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point is good. And the Saints tack on one more to their lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be knocked down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Down pass.
Ready, set.
Intercepted. The Saints take over
Let's
first
go now.
and 10
Pass to
at
11.
the 33-yard
Super
line.
19.
Back to throw. Looking downfield for Coleman. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. He will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up
They'll try again here.
10.
Second and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Working from the pistol is Zappi. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jahad Campbell.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Zappi moving to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On target to Laporta. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Zappi. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe team. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Tag! 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He's going to try it here again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here and now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that he stopped the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 56, Falcons 20. Jack Fox set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Zappi. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Zappi. He finds it going downfield. It's caught. Now a timeout. That's their first. Clock stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Falcon 1st down.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 20. 25-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Zappy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Here we go. One final play. And the final play of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the Saints. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early and often. They cruised to an easy victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now.